Think of your brain as a town in which you've lived your whole life. There'll be beaten tracks you've used and are using every day, from your house to work, from work to the shops, and back home. You take the same road every day because you know it. And because you know it, you don't deviate from it. It becomes part of your routine. The same things happen in your brain. Every thought and feeling you have has become your routine, your beaten track. And you can't deviate from your beaten track until you are asked to go somewhere and someplace else, somewhere you've never been before. That new place is to your brain like a dense forest compared to your known beaten tracks. And the more you walk it, the more you carve your pathway and the more use you get to them. Through this metaphor, I have just described to you how your brain and emotional neuroplasticity works. If your brain and emotional muscle are not forced to entertain new horizons, to emit new impulses, to create new emotional habits, new synapses, and build new neural pathways on which your new thoughts and emotions could travel until they become new habits, you'll be trapped in your small town beating the same old tracks. That's why conversation with self-coaching method has proven successful where everything else has failed. You don't need to talk about your issues. Even if each person has a different story, the process of self development and the process from health to illness and from illness to health are the same. And because I know the process, I'll do most of the talking. Think of the old time. All the wisdom and life lessons were transmitted through narration and storytelling. The same happens when you learn a new subject or a profession. You don't go to university and expect to learn by talking about what you know about the subject. You do your reading, you listen to the lectures, you go home and do your assignments and do some research. And because you are immersed in this new information, your brain is busy building a new structure and stops going in circles. And unlike other methods, we won't address the symptom. Once you've upgraded your knowledge, the symptoms will become redundant. And by symptoms, I mean everything that comes from unawareness. And I suggest you do this course in no longer, but in no shorter than 3 months. Why? Because we go in the flow with nature. We live in a climate with 4 seasons. Each season has 3 months. It was believed that you needed 21 days to change a habit. You can change a habit in a day. You have an epiphany and then you stop drinking. Or you have a hypnosis session, you get rid of one symptom, and then later on discover that has moved somewhere else. We are doing a total transformation here. And for that to mature, you need a full season. Hence, the 3 months. See you in the next lesson.